If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. George Harrison.
George Harrison, born on February 25, 1943, in Liverpool, England, was an influential English musician, singer-songwriter, and member of the iconic rock band The Beatles. Known as the Quiet Beatle, Harrison made significant contributions to the band's music and later enjoyed a successful solo career. He is remembered for his introspective songwriting, pioneering use of Indian music in Western pop, and spiritual quest that influenced his life and work. George Harrison was the youngest of 4 children born to Harold and Louise Harrison. Growing up in a working-class family, he developed an early interest in music, particularly skiffle and rock and roll. Harrison attended the Liverpool Institute, where he met Paul McCartney, who later introduced him to John Lennon. This meeting laid the foundation for what would become one of the most influential bands in history. Harrison joined the Beatles in the late 1950s, when the band was still known as the Quarrymen. As the lead guitarist, he played a crucial role in shaping the band's sound. Though initially overshadowed by the prolific songwriting partnership of Lennon and McCartney, Harrison's own songwriting talents began to flourish in the mid-1960s. His contributions to the Beatles' catalog include classics like Here Comes the Sun, Something, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and Taxman. Harrison's interest in Indian culture and music was sparked during the filming of the Beatles' movie Help in 1965. This interest deepened when he met sitar virtuoso Ravi Shankar, who became his mentor. Harrison's incorporation of Indian instruments and melodies into the Beatles' music was groundbreaking, most notably in songs like Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, and Within You, Without You. Harrison's exploration of Indian spirituality led him to embrace Hinduism and other Eastern philosophies, which influenced his music and personal life. He became an advocate for meditation and spiritual awareness, a journey that was reflected in his solo work and public endeavors. After the Beatles disbanded in 1970, Harrison released his critically acclaimed triple album All Things Must Pass, which included the hit single My Sweet Lord. The album's success established Harrison as a major solo artist. He continued to release successful albums throughout the 1970s and 1980s, including Living in the Material World, Dark Horse, and Cloud 9. Harrison was also a humanitarian, organizing the Concert for Bangladesh in 1971 to raise funds for refugees affected by the Bangladesh Liberation War. This groundbreaking event is considered one of the first major benefit concerts of its kind. In the late 1980s, Harrison formed the supergroup Traveling Wilburys with Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, and Roy Orbison. The group enjoyed commercial success and further showcased Harrison's versatility and collaborative spirit. George Harrison passed away on November 29, 2001, after a long battle with cancer. His death was a significant loss to the music world, but his legacy endures through his timeless music and spiritual influence. Harrison's contributions to the Beatles and his innovative solo work continue to inspire musicians and fans around the world. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as both a member of the Beatles and as a solo artist underscores his lasting impact on popular music.